Session review.
Hi team, time for another session review. Very happy to have you here. So yeah, I was thinking about some things, and I mean honestly, I've told you a little bit of what I was thinking about, but we can just get into it. So I was thinking of decreasing the amount of Nen we have. This was specifically comes from a conversation I had with Michaela, where I was like, well, you know, at any point, if you guys just use your Nen abilities, all of you, which you almost have not really done except for the big combat, you'll trivialize whatever we go into. Um, and not to say it'll be like boring or whatnot, but it might take a while, and the stakes might not be as high if we always let the Nen just be there. So my idea is if we decrease the amount of time, increase the gravity of these Nen things, it'll be like, oh fuck, it's been like 6 sessions since Bunny pulled out the Nen, big Nen freaking version, or Inu does the stamp on the ground, like hold someone down ability. Like this stuff will be more impactful, I would hope, to make you be like, oh shit, like stuff's getting real. Like someone's really gotta fucking step up and do something, and then they'll feel more impactful in the combat. Now, obviously, some battles you guys are all just gonna fucking use it, and obviously I wouldn't even stop you from using it. You have so much Nen that like it barely fucking matters. But I'm kind of changing it to make it feel more impactful. Um, the idea is like the Nen's kind of hard to balance in one way as well, so I'm trying to do it. On top of that, I did make a new version of Omaiwamu Shinderu, but yeah, I don't know. We could definitely talk about it. It's just an idea I had, throwing it out there. I think it would make more sense to make Nen feel more impactful. That like you can't just do it all the time. Like it's like really only when shit gets down to it, it's important, and it will probably be more. It will probably not be that bad for you guys now. In the war, it'll probably be more difficult. Right now, you guys can just go fuck off to college for a week and be fine. But in the war, it will probably be more difficult. But just an idea I had. We could definitely talk about it this session. Just literally thought about it last night. So I would like to at least move forward with it, but you guys can let me know if you feel too much like it's not good for the story. Going forward from that, Omayo Missionary. So I've been doing thinking on this, and I'm not against it. It really, Omayo Mushindaru really isn't a crazy ability. It really is just an extra attack on top of your two normal attacks. The issue is this +5 to hit was an obscene amount that made it that it almost like guaranteed you hit them. And I know you do Great Weapon Master, and it like also really works well with your strategy. But I was thinking maybe less to hit would be beneficial. I don't know if you've been getting lucky every time, but I mean, you also have luck points, so I don't really think it really matters. You might just have to use your luck points more often. You're probably gonna hit everything. Um, but then because of this suffering, you do have the benefit that they will take bleed damage on 3 hits, and they also need to resist. They have to do a Constitution check to actually lose that, so they could theoretically continuously be taking bleed damage every single turn. So that's my idea. You can let me know if it's too much. We'll see if you miss. But every single time you use the Maiwa Mushindri, you've just hit every single time, every single attack, which is just big damage. And big damage is great. We do need big damage. Don't get me wrong. But I just feel like it's not something where it should just be almost guaranteed you'll hit everything. Granted, it almost is just because the sword is so strong, but not so sure. Just thinking on it. So then we can actually get to the session review, the session recap. Let's go. You guys got paid your salaries of 2,000 gold pieces, and then you went and purchased some nice ass camping supplies. And then Diogen teleported you all to a bathroom in a casino, PepsiCo's casino in Riften. So as you guys may have realized and now definitely know, PepsiCo has been taking over North Riften, or the above side of Riften, and he's been, been pushing capitalism hard there. And he has now enlisted Boss Zara, seen here in the bottom left, to run the PepsiCo casino. You all interact with her, play some poker. You see that she's cheating, so you look a little bit into her, kind of learn. But eventually, you guys decide, we're not winning now, at least, so we'll go past it. But a strategy was devised, which I will say is pretty good, to beat her at her own game if you want to come back and maybe play for some higher stakes. On top of this, after it, you also learn from Zara that Edgar, the man on the bottom right, you may have forgotten, this was Dravina's husband. He was under the control of PepsiCo. They were buddy buddy, but now he has been taken by Vicus in the essentially the splitting of the powers that was caused by Cruel Wrench. Also, in some downtime, I guess Inu went to see Tom and Jerry, who have fled the underworld due to Vicus's regained control and are training in the Colosseum for the coming battle against Vicus. And finally, after this, you all took your time to go and find Gorbelly. You used some. You used Master Yoshi's ability to smell. Someone lost Billy, and you were chasing Billy's scent down to a area. You then saw two cakes, or you saw a very nice piece of cake on a pedestal, and you saw a really gross, disgusting thing on a pedestal. You all decided to eventually, after destroying the cake and it being redeveloped multiple times, I think it was someone touched the cake or punched the cake, I don't know. But then the cake led you into another room, which had a large amount of 5 different dishes on it, and you all then decided the correct order after multiple wrong orders, which caused like grotesque, terrible smelling zombies or demon-esque people to come out, which exploded when you killed them. And after you completed that puzzle, you then got to the end area where over here Gorbelly came out. Gorbelly fell from the sky as like a blob of, is like essentially a goopy blob of flesh, which is rotting and disgusting. You guys can barely deal with the stench. And after having some conversations with you all, and after he described that it's easier for him to sit there, he has no want to become more strong, truly, but he just hopes to feast off all of those that he can convince to come to him. He screeches in a chilling way, starting our combat, which is where we will begin next time. So honestly, I'm hoping it goes well. Nen may need to come out in this combat because some of you are already at like half health because of things you've done. So anyway, very excited to see it. We do have Revivify, so Bunny can revive people. I did not even know that was a spell. Very important spell, by the way. So let's get to it. Very excited to see it. And thank you all for watching.